Misty. I'm feeling a lot better now that my head is less swollen. Apparently the Beedrill that stung me wasn't a Mega Beedrill like I thought. It was something called a Vapor Variant Beedrill. We talked to some rangers in the hospital, and they said there's a bug catching contest happening tomorrow to catch more of these weird little bugs that are running amok. Which is great because catching bugs is kinda like my whole thing. Oh, speaking of muck, this girl Pearl has some weird thing about mucks, and now we're going down into the sewers to go and try and find one. Let's go, Chuck!
Shuckle.
Hello, friends. We are back.
We're back.
We are back with Bug Catcher Oliver.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, we've been like doing shows all week, and we're like, performing Peter Pan is great, but we could be recording a podcast.
Yeah.
So, where we left off last time, you all, and by you all, I mean Pearl, Bugcatcher Oliver, Luca, and Dakota were going down into the sewers of Portobello Port because as you all were enjoying your evening before tomorrow's bug catching contest in the Inoki Woods, sponsored by the Pokemon Rangers, you smelled a familiar stank.
My true calling.
And Pearl, you knew pretty immediately that this
No
was,
doubt.
in fact, the stank of your beloved Muck who got away so long ago. It's almost 100 episodes ago that the Muck got away.
Guys, I don't know what I would nickname this muck if I am so lucky to catch it.
Oh, my gosh.
I've had 100 episodes to think about that, and I got nothing, yo.
I don't either. I don't have
Okay,
an
cool.
opinion
Keep
on
me posted. If anything just feels right, guys, let me know.
You know, sometimes you could just let it sit for a little bit until, you know, something just comes in the moment
Hold
organically.
on. Wait a sec. Mr. Muck.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
like a
it's
Mr. Mime,
workshop.
but it's Mr. Muck?
Yeah, workshop. But just elevate it.
Yeah.
Like how an actor can be elevated to like a duke or a knight
Yeah.
or a...
Dr. Muck, PhD?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that works for me. I don't like muck.
And the Team Sport Award goes to...
I have a negative one in personality.
Oh my gosh, I'm also still not over the absolute simultaneous kindness and annihilation with the Eevee from last time. I still have not recovered. But as you all are going down into the sewer, you are protected, at least as much as you wish to be, by Chuck the Shuckle's gastro acid sort of bubble of breeze neutralizing the stank of the muck as you all go down in here. And obviously, if you exit that bubble of pleasant aroma, it is pretty rank down here.
What if we, like, take out a Pokemon and the Pokemon's out of the bubble?
I mean, if the Pokemon's out of bubble, they're going to smell the stank.
Is that
Provided
okay?
the Pokemon has a nose.
Okay, all right, cool. We'll be fine.
Sure.
We'll be fine, folks. But it won't break the bubble.
Do it?
I
No.
just gotta toss
It's
that
not. It's not
Pokeball.
like a physical bubble. There's just sort of a radius of not
Yeah.
awful
But if your
smell.
imagination imagines a bubble, it's okay, too.
Just one, the Shuckle out of the top little hole of its like rock shell body, just like a big bubble gum bubble.
Yeah.
Came out of the top.
What if we meet a whole mini family of mucks?
So, as y'all are making your way through the tunnels, is there any particular way that you are proceeding? Is there anything that you are trying to prepare yourselves before you find whatever is at the end of these stank lines that you're following through the air? I think that Pearl is like outside of Shuckle's bubble
I'm
of
running
smell
with,
good.
Like, what if we meet a whole little muck family and there's a baby muck and a Mr. Muck and a Mrs. Muck and they're all in little aprons? I'm just full steam ahead. And Mr.
Nice.
Muck has a little lounge chair and...
I was just hoping to find a Skorupi down here.
I'll keep my eyes out.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye out for Skorupi while
I like
you're out
Skorupi.
here.
He's
Nice.
great.
Should we try to sneak?
Sure.
Not our style.
So you can certainly
All
attempt
right,
to.
let's try.
I'm not the greatest at sneaking.
Nor am I.
Lucas, that's a flat 10.
Dang, yo.
Fine.
It's an 8 for me.
Okay, an 8. Wow, Dakota got a flat 9. All right.
I got a 10. 10.
Hey,
Nice,
you might
all
be
right.
singing after all.
Great. So comes out to 2 mixed and 2 full. Yeah. So you guys are doing fine, and so you have a moment, as you all are going through the tunnels of the sewer here, that you were able to go slowly. I think that Luca kind of reins you in. He's like, Pearl. Look.
Yeah, you're right.
Element of surprise.
Yeah,
Like,
I whiffed it my last shot. I can't whiff it again.
Exactly. We don't have to get away again.
Or else it'll add time and it'll be 1,000 episodes. Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
I'm 10. Anyway.
So, you off mic had mentioned, Sarah, wanting to use a TM on Dwayne while y'all were going through the tunnels.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get Dwayne to that Evo, personally. Just not gonna hide it, especially because of the upcoming gym. But I am teaching Bulldoze.
Nice. Okay, so you're swapping Rock Throw out for the Bulldoze TM that you got from Mortimer's gym.
Correct.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Eat this up really quick, Dwayne. Don't fight me.
I don't think they're supposed to eat it. They just read it.
Oh, I've stuck it into their ears before.
You stick it in their ear?
Yeah, I thought...
Well, let me see that thing.
It's like a little jump drive.
Oh. You see, in Kanto, you just have these little, they're like little baby manuals.
Oh.
And you just read it off to the Pokemon.
Wait, see,
wait, they're not doing you're not carrying around like the book of CDs that you just kind of press against their forehead
no,
anymore?
ever since we've gone corporate, it's all manuals.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So it's just like, refer to the manual.
Just refer to the manual.
Wow.
Do you have a manual?
I don't have a manual now.
That makes sense.
I ran out of money.
Bugcatcher Oliver, roll just this D100. Just roll it right here in the tray there.
Oh, both of them?
Metal dice, yeah.
39.
39. You have 1 TM on your person.
I have
Hey,
one. I do
wow.
have one. I lied. I'm sorry. It was in the bottom of my backpack.
Nice pamphlet there.
Yeah.
Look, it's not that Bugcatcher Oliver lies as much as it is that he has a traumatic head injury, and so he's not really sure what's real and what's not
that's
still.
so real.
But it's okay. It's healing.
So real.
The swelling is going down. Did you put the toupee back on?
That toupee is not on right now. I decided to take it off.
Al natural.
What is the actual hairstyle of Bugcatcher Oliver when it's not
his hair
covered up by
is
the...
really, really dark brown.
Nice.
If you at a quick glance, it looks black, but it's dark brown.
Roger.
Is it just cut short?
It's just cut short. Yes.
Nice.
It's like a taper fade. You know?
Okay, it's getting slicker than we were talking about.
That's a good-looking taper fade.
Yeah,
I know,
Great looking
yeah.
taper fade, as long as there's not a bump on it.
So a 39 for whatever this TM is, and go ahead and roll one more time to see what TR is, just to see. You've been to every region and have 14 gym badges, even though it's only the first 2 from each of these other regions.
98.
90. Okay, all right.
Dang, okay.
So TM 39 and TR 98. Okay, so in your inventory you have TM 39 facade and TR 98. Liquidation. I guess you got a 2 for 1 and gave the other one to
looking here,
to
I've
Guppy.
got a facade and liquidation.
Cool, that's
Want
really
one?
cool. No, I'm good.
I don't think any of my Pokemon could learn facade. You should give facade to your Eevee.
Oh, can Eevee learn facade?
I don't know. I don't really like Eevee all that much.
I got that actually. I did pick up on
him
that.
in case you pick up a new bug Pokemon in the contest or something.
I don't think I will, but that's a good idea.
Really?
I hate.
It's like you're living on strings over here. Like,
I'm pretty sure my Pokemon just beat your entire team.
well,
On the first try.
you know, it doesn't hurt to set down a couple roots, right? Like, you can be a long vine called friendship. And, like,
What's
take
a
my Poké number so that you don't become a stranger.
I don't need friends when I've got really great Pokemon.
And then Seely's like, order. Well, that is true.
You say that, and then Chuck, who I think is just sort of slorping along beside you along the sewer floor, just like sticks up one noodle arm. Again, it's longer than it should be. It comes all the way up from the ground to your shoulder. And just like when you say don't need friends when you got really good Pokemon, Chuck like boink, boink, taps on your shoulder and then gives you the look of like, come on, try. I guess that's Chuck's inner monologue.
Chuck's voice?
Chuckle.
You know, here's a thought, food for thought. How would you have even gotten to the hospital? Like, your Pokemon couldn't even have gotten you there. Maybe I should have taken a hospital fee if we're not really friends. which would have been the money that you won from me.
You're right. I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, there it is. It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Seely, hand him the cup of tea.
Oh,
She felt it coming. He saw it coming a mile away. She
sorry.
saw it coming a mile away.
That's just the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
We'll get used to it now. You're part of the gang.
I was always bullied in school. Everybody liked the fire type Pokemon. And I wanted to use the bug type Pokemon, so we always lost.
And then you see the three of us just sobbing in this sewer for a second.
Cheating Judge,
Yeah?
do you have any Chansey eggs?
I don't have a Chansey, but I gotta... You want a hug?
I only want Chansey eggs.
Okay, that's fair.
There he is. That's the friend I know and love. And I give him a pat on the back.
Thank you.
Here's a fried apple.
Fried apples?
Oh, yeah.
I
They're good.
love fried apples.
Opie the Applin just looks over like, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dakota's Pokemon.
Oh, you know, that Appleton kind of looks like a fried apple.
He's leaving a trail behind him.
Of fried apples?
Yeah.
He's sensitive about that. Cool it.
Yeah.
We're way off here.
I know, right? I love it.
I'm sure this muck is very,
Oh my
and then I
gosh.
get another pungent whiff. The muck. Sorry, I love the character development, but I must move forward.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So, as you guys are making your way forward, Dakota says, so, are you guys like...
Best friends?
Well,
Yeah.
Picked up on that, but what are you planning on doing with the muck here? Do you have anything to like lure it out or anything like that?
What?
Do you have anything to try to like lure the muck out?
Why wouldn't it come to me instantly?
Well, you said it ran away before, right?
That was because I tried to battle it and I didn't do a good job catching it.
Pearl, I have an idea.
What?
Why don't we use the... Hold on, was it honey that we had?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you use one of the honeys that you bought?
Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, I thought the muck would just come to me naturally, but yes, I guess I could lure it out. That's a great idea, Dakota. And then maybe we can get a sneak attack on it.
Well,
My
you
name's
could.
Oliver.
Well, no, I'm
whoops.
Dakota.
Dakota and Oliver.
It was my idea.
At the same time.
Why are you giving Dakota credit for my idea?
She brought the concept into my mind.
This is why I don't want friends.
Wow.
What I was gonna
Just like
what I was
that,
gonna
I
say,
lost
Oliver.
him.
What I was gonna say, Oliver, is that maybe instead of the honey, because you guys are planning on using that for the bugs, but I mean, I've got some cake lures, and I think that Muck might like a mushroom cake, maybe, but we could set it out.
I love
you know,
mushroom cake.
Muck
Can I
likes
have a
sticky
bite?
stuff. Sure, man.
How is it?
It's
I've never
shroomy.
even had a
Tastes like shroomish
Oh,
and
wow.
Breloom.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever had Breloom hair?
No, but I
Tastes
kind
so
of want
good.
to try. I have a Breloom.
You have a Breloom?
Yeah, maybe we could try and find some hair between
Listen,
its
you just like
toes
cut the
tonight.
hair off the top of its mushroom top.
Oh.
It tastes so good.
I have
This
never
is
seen hair up there.
fascinating.
Well, it's usually because we shave it. We use it for seasoning.
Oh, what? Oh, man, that's funny.
I'm less and less sad all the time that I've never been to Kanto.
You guys should really go to Kanto.
Hold this thought, because it is a genius idea. I will be eating the hair. I immediately just take the mushroom cake from Oliver and I just chuck it into the sewer.
No! What did you do that for?
I'm luring.
That was a perfectly good cake.
I'm luring them through.
Guys, guys.
That was the trippiest thing that's ever just happened in this whole room.
What?
The fact that you just said that line. Whoa. Did you not catch it? Oh, you did not
What
catch
did you do that for? That was a perfectly good cake.
That was the trippiest thing ever.
There was a lot of things happening at
I'm
once,
sorry,
and
we
I
have to
don't know that
interrupt.
my brain was able to compute. It was a line from Peter Pan, guys.
In case you're wondering, a hook tries to make a poisonous cake that will kill children. Anyway, back to the regular podcast.
It's got green sugar in it.
Luca, why would you say that? We're back in the regular podcast.
Wait, the mushroom cake had green sugar?
Yeah.
What? I don't
Isn't
know.
that-
Did it? No, I don't. I didn't put any sugar in the cake. It's just mushroom on the cake base.
Psst, Pearl.
Yeah.
I still don't trust Dakota.
I don't either. I think it's weird that they just have cakes available and like there's
hey,
no
hey guys, it's me.
oven.
I'm in the
Green
huddle
sugar?
too. It's because I
hi.
cook.
Where's your kitchen, Dakota?
Where's your kitchen?
Huh?
I have pots and pans and things in my bag.
All right, let's open up that bag. Let's see the goods.
They just like reach behind their back and
They've got a weapon. They've got a weapon.
Brace yourself! Chuckle!
Seely, defend me.
Chuck!
Let the blubber hit take most of the blood.
Chuckle.
What is happening in this?
Battle mode, Chuck!
as you guys are doing that, Luca's like, shut up.
Are
Look.
we still sneaking? There's no way. There's no way in heaven that we are still sneaking.
Cried about
Roll.
me.
Yeah.
Roll a flat 2d6, Pearl, just to see if Luca quiets y'all in time.
It's a 7 flat.
A 7. Okay. You're not surprised by what happens, but you at this point are no longer stealthed from
right.
all of the yelling.
That only makes sense.
But as Luca's like, you guys, look! And you all see as he points down the way, as you look down, there's a little bit of light coming from above from some of the grates and everything from the alleys and streets and things. But in that little bit of light, you see a shadow coming around the corner.
What is that?
It.
It's big. A big shadow that is coming around as you see. You hear the sounds of this running water, and as you all have been walking along the sort of sides of this sewage tunnel drainage pipe here, where the water has been flowing through the middle, as this shadow begins to round the corner, the water gets higher a little bit, as if whatever this is big enough to stop up the tunnel further down the way in the direction that the water is flowing. The water begins to get higher, and even within the radius of Chuck's non-stankitude, you do begin to just smell this stench of this muck permeating. It is powerful, and it is like trying to just punch you in the face. But you hear the sounds of this slushing water and grime as this massive shambling mound of purple rounds the corner with red in its eyes and just visible stink lines coming off of it, and in the water in front of it, smaller mounds protruding forth. Roll initiative.
The one that got away is finally coming home.
What is that thing?
My destiny.
The muck?
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't look like a muck.
I almost said Papa. That was a weird experience there. Come home!
Hello, friends. Jonah here to say thank you for listening to Postcards from Pearl. We hope you're enjoying part 3 of the Buggin' Out arc featuring the one and only Gerold Oliver. It has been almost 100 episodes, but the muck is finally back. Thank you for your patience during the break since our last episode. Gerold and I are currently performing The Wizard of Oz at the Nashville Children's Theater, and it's a doozy of a show. We were quite tired from getting it open, but now that we are up and running, if you're in or around Nashville this month, you could come see him as the Tin Man and me with a bunch of puppets in that show. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our fabulous partner, Dice Envy. This week, check out one of my new favorite Dice Envy exclusive that I really want for myself. 3 goblins in a trench coat. There's all sorts of fun stuff on them, and if you stack the D6s together, they form one very tall regular person in a hat and trench coat. Wink. You can get 10% off of your purchase at Dice Envy by going to diceenvy.com/questco or by using promo code QuestCo at checkout. That's QUESTCO for 10% off of your entire order. If you're a fan of what we do here on Questco Junior and you want to help us out, please go to our page over on the Apple Podcast app or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts and leave us a rating and review. It's a huge help to us, and we read every review that comes in. And if you really love what we do here at Quest Company Junior and you want to take that next step in supporting us, please consider becoming a Patreon subscriber. For as little as $2 a month, you can help us with necessary expenses, help us continue to improve the quality of the show, and get access to exclusive content and patron rewards. We're in the middle of a revamp of the Patreon at the moment, and you can find out more about that in our most recent post over there. But if you'd like to give us that support, you could do so at patreon.com/questcompanypodcast. You can find the link to the Patreon over on our website, questcompanyjunior.com. If you'd like to contact us, you could do so directly through our website or by finding us on Instagram and Twitter at Questco Junior. You can also hang out with us in our Quest Company Discord and get all the latest updates on Pocket Monster Fight, and we're working on a big update now. The link to that is on our website and Twitter. We know that word of mouth is the best way to get people listening to a new podcast, and that's especially true for independent shows like ours. So we would love to see you posting about the podcast, telling your friends about us. If we see you tweeting about us or posting fan art using hashtag QuestcoJunior or hashtag Postcards from Pearl, you might get a character named after you on the show. And if you or your kids have fan art of the podcast that you want to share, just make sure when you post it to tag us so that we can see it. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the wonderful artists whose music is featured in this episode. Thank you to FoolBoyMedia for the song Video Game Land. Thanks to Pokénerd Scott for the original tracks Ominous Power, Large and In Charge, and Brawlin with the Bunch. Thank you to Zame for Battle Wild Pokemon from Pokemon Ranger. Thanks to Makir for Yellow Pikachu Beach. Thank you to Martin Boer for Noir Rouge. Thanks to Boy for Back Alley Clash. Thank you to Joshua Morse for FLAVA Bomb. Thank you to Virt for Bubble Bath Aftermath. And thank you to Keishi Yonao for There Is No Answer. And thank you to Fluidvolt for Smiling Sigh. And thank you to tabletopaudio.com for providing the ambient sounds. That's all for me, so let's get back to the action and battle this muck. Thank you for joining us here at Quest Company Junior. All right, so with initiative rolled, our order is going to be Luca, Bugcatcher Oliver, Pearl, Dakota, the Muck, and then whatever these little things are that are in the water.
Wait, what?
Yeah, looks like they're having a party. Sorry to bust up this party, but you got a curfew, Muck. You're coming home with me. I knew you'd feel that way, too.
So, as Luca starts us off, he's like, all right, well, we just got you, so let's see what this Eevee's got. So he sends out the Eevee, Oliver has sent out the Shuckle, Pearl has got Dwayne, and Dakota has got Maisie the Pikachu.
Hey guys, find friends who are willing to do Pokemon theme songs with you a cappella. I promise you, your life will turn out great.
It's time to roll. Okay, so the Eevee to start off is going to use an extra action to use Helping Hand. Going to try to help Dwayne. That is, let's see, 6 on the dice plus personality. So that is going to be an 8. So whatever Dwayne tries to do on your turn, Dwayne will have a +1 from the Helping Hand if it's using a move or shape of the field or whatever.
Booyah.
But then Luca is also going to have the Eevee go to try to shape the field.
That would be great.
Wait,
Great call.
cheating judge, before you do that, I get to shape the field automatically anyway.
Oh, Dunk, you're right. Yeah, sure. What tag you want to add on the field, man? And what's Chuck doing?
Chocolate bread.
I don't know. I'd like to shape the field. Let's add what are the tags? I forget.
Vitalize.
All right, V1 Vitalize. So at the beginning of each of their turns, all allies that are the same type as your Pokemon regain health equal to your Pokemon's total HP score.
Wait, what type is that Onyx again?
Rock and ground.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So Shuckle and Onyx at the beginning of their turns for these first 3 rounds will be able to regain that health.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Well, it's
if they're
way
below max.
Whoa, it's way easier and more fun when you're on our side rather than going against you. Cool. Duly noted.
Nice. And then the Eevee is going to use P5 Perplex as an extra action on its turns. Your Pokemon can force an opposing Pokemon to tough it out plus personality to avoid becoming confused. After 2 uses, this tag is removed from the field. So the Eevee just starts like bouncing around, jumping from side to side in the dry spots and just Eevee and trying to misdirect this muck.
Wow, I'm really glad I gave that thing away.
Yeah, that is not your style, not your
at
pace,
all.
not
I only
your
like
speed.
cool Pokemon.
So since it's a mixed success, your side gets one and their side gets one, but Luca gets to choose which one the opponents get. So he's gonna choose one that is beneficial for y'all. So he's going to have the Muck just has its eyes on the Eevee. So Muck is gonna use M4 Mitigate, specifically targeting the Eevee. So it's gonna make Eevee's normal type moves do less damage as the Muck is going after the Eevee a little bit. But the normal moves, instead of, ground type moves like Dwayne has, so it's good for y'all.
Cool. Great. Okay,
Eevee's
great.
not that hard of a hitter, so it's not a huge loss. All right, but that is Luca's turn as the Eevee is trying to set y'all up there. Eevee! That will then take us to Bugcatcher Oliver. What you got?
Is it possible for me to discern traits?
Yes, as an extra action, discern traits of the Muck. Absolutely.
Well, I guess I should attack first.
Well, you can do that as your extra action before a main action attack.
Okay,
if you like.
let's discern traits.
Yeah.
Nice. Go ahead and roll 2d6 plus logic.
8.
All right, an 8 on discern traits. This is not a Pokemon that you have studied or encountered before, but you can ask one thing from the list. What are you hoping to know? You can ask like, what type is it? What's it vulnerable to? What's its ability? Its strongest move? How much health does it have? What level is it?
Pearl, anything you'd like to know? Personally, I think I want to know the type.
Do that. Yeah.
Yeah, what type is this thing?
Besides awesome.
It is still a poison type Muck. This is not a vapor variant. It still appears to be purple and gooey.
Why
it's
is it
just
so
bigger
big?
than you remembered.
Yeah, it's got laser vision now, too. I want it even more.
Hey, fine.
It appears that it has been feeding on quite a bit of sludge down here in the Portobello sewers.
Fair.
This
Okay.
also, by the way, I know what you're thinking. Oh, there's an Onyx in the drainage hole, and also a huge Muck. We're like almost to the part where it leads out into the ocean, so it's
Yeah,
widened out
use your
here.
imagination,
Use your
people.
imagination. It's big enough. So that is your extra action. For your main action, what would you like to do there?
Gastro acid, Chuck.
Nice. All right, Gastro Acid for Shuckle. So that will then cancel out the effect of the Muck's ability.
Yes.
And it will any opponent's abilities there. So nice. It's not a damage one. It'll just nullify its ability.
Okay, great.
So again, I think that it is by you just shove another random berry in there. and Chuck's neutralizing scent, the radius of it widens, and it is not quite so putrid down here.
Nice.
Goodness.
Okay.
I can see.
You're nullifying its ability stench, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right, that is your turn, though. That will then take us to Pearl.
Bulldoze.
All right, so Onyx just rushes forward. Onyx! Going to slam directly into the muck. Go ahead and roll to hit, plus might.
I just rolled a 1 and a 1. I think what happens is Pearl gets so excited. She's like, this is it! Whoa! And she slips and like bangs against like a curb of the sewer.
Oh, and she falls in the dirty,
whiffs
dirty
it.
water.
So whiffs it.
Oh my gosh.
Pow now!
So we're not using one of our luck points. We're just taking the L on that one, huh?
I think we are, yeah.
All right, I love it. Okay, perfect. Yep, so
And
that's...
also, Evie's helping point did not help as much as we thought, huh?
Nope. Evie just like looks over at the Onyx like, Evie? And Dwayne, I think Dwayne doesn't even like get all the way over there to do the attack. He just hears that, ow! from Pearl.
Gosh.
And just turns back, Onyx? So that's what happens on your turn. Meanwhile,
I'm swimming in the muck, in the grossness.
It's pretty rough down there. That will then take us to Dakota. All right, Maisie, go ahead and use...
Dakota, unfazed. All right.
All right, well...
All right, guess we gotta keep this going.
We gotta keep it together.
Wow.
Use Zippy Zap.
I don't know if I trust that.
I don't either.
Do we trust it, V-Zap?
The certain traits on
It looks like an electric quick attack as the Pikachu beep, beep, pika, and then rushes forward into the muck with a mixed success of a 9. That'll be 11 plus some stuff. 22 minus the muck's defense. So 17 points of damage to the muck from that
muck.
Zippy Zap.
Yeah, okay.
That was Maisie's extra action. So then as a main action, Dakota says, follow it up with Pika Papow.
Whoa.
Pika Pow. I haven't heard that one
Okay,
either.
Dakota
What
just
in
has
the
really
world?
snappy sounding moves.
Don't trust Dakota.
I come up out of the sewer muck like, don't trust.
Oh, right. I'm supposed to be helping you.
Oh, you're fine.
So that is going to be 25 minus the muck's defense. So 20 points of damage to the muck. So all in all, 37
Wow.
points from Dakota.
Wow.
Good job, Dakota.
As
Secret guns in there.
it's a pretty nimble Pikachu as Maisie just like just hops across some of the detritus and debris and slams into the muck with these 2 attacks.
It's a really fast
Impressive.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like very fast. Like speed of 9 fast.
Whoa.
Not faster than my Genesect.
No one is.
No one is. Have you met my Genesect?
Yes, she says in the.
He took down a giant Gyarados.
I remember his mine.
Oh, right.
My hair.
That
Seely,
will,
hold
oh
my hair
gosh.
back.
She's like, Seely is up where it is dry, but she like reaches a fan out. She's like, I'm not getting in that.
She's like, it's too late for that girl.
But that will then take us to the Muck's turn, who did not enjoy or appreciate what just happened there. But the Muck is going to use Sludge Wave. So I need for all of y'all to tough it out.
If you
plus
get in a
agility
sludge,
for your
it's okay.
Pokemon.
I'm in it now. I'm surviving.
5.
5? Perfect.
5.
Perfect. Let's see here. Evie.
Oh my goodness. If I sincerely do not catch this thing, so help me.
Oof. All right, that's a 6 for Evie, so Evie fails. And then Pikachu. Oh, wow. Everybody fails.
Whoa.
It is. Hey, guys, it's a big muck.
Oh no.
It's a big muck. So
yourself.
Don't chuckle at my shuckle and don't mock at my muck.
don't mock my muck.
Don't mock my muck. And it's not even mine yet.
It's awful.
This is not good.
All right, so it's going to be, here's the thing. It's going to be a little bit of damage, and everybody failed. So,
Oh, man. We're all getting...
How do you feel right now, Jonah?
also, you, the trainers, all just like take a point of damage from just getting knocked back
Fair.
from this terrible, terrible wave.
Absolutely fair.
Oofda. All right, so that's a decent little amount there, huh?
just
Okay.
not good at
So
all.
that is going to be a base 17 points of damage to everybody before resistances and defenses and stuff. So Bugcatcher Oliver, Shuckle's special defense is 10.
Nice.
So that is going to be 7, then half to 4 points of damage to Shuckle. It is going to be 17 minus Dwayne's special defense of 3, so 14, and then half to 7 points of damage to Dwayne. Evie is just going to get hit, and so take 13 points.
I'm sorry, fella.
And then Maisie takes also 14 points.
Yeah, I imagine Maisie gets smacked by that too.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Maisie was very, very close to where the sludge wave originated from, as it's just like this pulse of just awful liquid that comes off of the muck. All of y'all failed, so all of your Pokemon are poisoned.
No!
Oh, that's
No! Not cool.
So that is what happens on the muck's turn. Meanwhile, at the end of the round, 4 Grimer emerge from the sludge, and each one of them just starts moving in the direction of y'all's Pokemon.
what the?
Side note, emerged from the smudge was great, Jonah. That was recording gold.
So the Grimer, as they come out, one comes over toward Chuck to use Pound, and because Chuck's defense is so high, I just know it's gonna only be 1 point of damage. To Chuck, to Dwayne, again, Pound. Dwayne's defense is 8, so Dwayne only takes 1 point. Eevee, that is a mixed success to hit Eevee, so okay, that's just gonna be a point to Eevee, and then for Pikachu, misses the Pikachu. I think that Maisie just got knocked out of the way. But also, it looks as though the muck, it seems to have some extra bit of like sludge swirling around inside of it that is forming it back.
Oh, he's healing. He's healing.
So it heals a
Ignore
bit.
this thing.
You can never ignore a smell like that. That's the beauty of it all.
Could have just kept going.
But yes, it does look like the muck heals back some of the damage that it took.
Man, guys. All right.
I was like,
All right.
so do we. We get to heal too.
Yeah.
Ahaha. So
Oh, yeah,
at
good point.
at the top, it'll take us to Lucas' turn, who's like, all right, hey, oh geez, okay, Eevee, do the thing. Do the thing. And so the muck is going to tough it out with personality or become confused. Fails with a 3, so the muck is going to be confused
Hey. All right.
for 4 turns.
Woohoo! That's what we needed, folks.
All right, so that shaped the field, and then I think that Luca sees what's going on here and says, all right, we got about as much mileage out of that as we need, I think. All right, Eevee, come on back. Zilla, get out there. And he sends out his Larvitar, but that is going to be his main action. So extra action, main action. That is Luca's turn as he sends out Zilla. So that will then take us to Bugcatcher Oliver. That also means that Muck's Shape the Field tag and Luca's one that he added are no longer on the field as Eevee gets switched out. So, Oliver, what you got? At the top of your turn, you do get to restore some of your health, being a rock type. So, it is your Pokemon's HP score. So, what is Shuckle's HP stat?
2.
All right, so you get back to...
Yay.
Nice. Yes, that is a make or break right there.
hey, 2 points will do it sometimes.
I know
It
it.
will. I mean,
I know it.
remember our
I've
battle.
been there. That was not facetious.
All right, so that happens passively, and then what would you like to do for your turn?
Let's rock slide the Grimer.
Let's do it.
All right, rock sliding one of the Grimer. Nice, just the one that is right there in front of you. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
the
roll
one
the
that tried to hit
hits.
you. Rock slide, I'm back. 9.
All right, nice. 9, so that is
That's
going to
what we
be
needed.
3d6 plus 9, because it's your stab and favorite type.
Whoa.
We'll do 20.
20.
Yeah, heck to the yeah.
All right, 20 minus its defense, so that's 17 points against the Grimer. That is there up on Shuckle, and that has it not looking too good. It, kind of gets bonked down back into the water before it starts coming back out again.
Ah, look at that.
It is a muck family.
That is your turn then.
Yeah, that's good.
So that will take us back to Pearl.
What happens with the poison again?
Poison. Oh, that does remind me. Yes, since you are poisoned, at the end of your turn, Shuckle is level 18. So at the end of your turn, Shuckle takes 9 points of damage.
Oh my
Dang, I'm so sorry I reminded him of that.
Oh my god. Pearl, let's end this thing. We gotta end this fight.
Okay, Dwayne, I'm standing, and Sealy is holding my hand, okay? So I'm not gonna fall this time. Bulldoze.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Wait, who are you bulldozing?
Muck.
Solid.
Not the Grimers.
I'm not worried about him.
The Muck is confused. He may not be able to hit us, but the Grimers will.
But my thought is if we scare away the big papa, then all the little ones scatter.
You want to scare him away? You don't want to catch him?
Oh, no, I want to catch him. But if we catch him, then all the other ones skitter away. Kind of like main boss versus mini boss.
I'll take care. I'll put this. I'll take care of the mini bosses. You get the main boss.
Teamwork.
All right, let's do that.
Nice.
Oh, also, as an extra action, could I throw Bugcatcher Oliver a Pecha Berry?
Just like to toss it to him as a person?
Yeah.
Sure,
And
I'll
I
allow
say,
it.
Game plan, and I throw him a Pecha Berry. Those
Ooh.
cure poison.
A Pecha Berry. Well, I know what a Pecha Berry does. Thank you.
Sorry, I don't know if Kanto had them. Okay, Bulldoze.
All right, roll to hit. You've got a -1 from being poisoned.
No, I really.
Yes,
But why?
because you're poisoned.
But what about the +1 I had last round? Can't they just help?
That one only counted for 1 round, you see.
Help me help you. All right, let's find a middle ground because I just rolled very badly.
Your Onyx isn't doing too great in this tunnel.
No, really not.
He's kind of cramped is the problem.
Okay, it's an 8.
Okay, an 8, so a mixed success. All right, so go
All
ahead and roll your damage.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 1, and a 2.
Dear
It's
God.
because it's the muck. This is the problem.
This is
It's
what
because
happened
it's the
last
muck.
time. Like, I get starstruck by the muck.
Starstruck by well, there
Starstruck
you
by
go.
muck.
That's the title right there. Starstruck by muck.
Hey, Pearl, you know what? I think
Hey.
we should actually switch. Why don't I take care of the Muck and you get the
Okay, if you think it's for the best.
Chuck is really good at fighting big Pokemon.
Okay, I've seen it in action.
What was the damage?
4?
4 from the dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 from the dice plus some stuff.
Really? For mixed success?
Well, yeah, because you always add stab if it's the same type, which it is. It's ground, so you always
6?
add that, and you always add your +2 from your warrior stuff.
Okay, what's my stab?
His stab is 2, and then
so 8.
Yeah, so 8.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So not terrible.
We'll take it.
That's good.
But minus the Muck's defense is going to be 3 double to 6 points against the Muck.
Wow, that's a good defense there, buddy.
So that's what Dwayne does.
It's like a splinter.
Yeah, this is a really strong Muck.
As he
Yeah.
then takes 9 points of poison damage.
Oh, my.
Oh, come on. Dwayne, I told you to do bulldoze, not to throw a pebble at him. I'm starstruck too.
That'll then take us to Dakota's turn as they're like, all right, well, Maisie, it looks like we got a couple of rock and ground types over here, so let's help Oliver with the Grimers. So you go after that other one. So use Zippy Zap and Pika Papow. The special partner Pikachu move, Zippy Zap and Pika Papow.
Thank you, Jonah. I didn't know that I needed you to say those things, but I really did.
Zippy
Zippy
Zap.
Zap and
Zippy Zap is going to be an 8 total. So let's see, that's 8 plus 11. So that's 19 minus the Grimer's defense. So 16 points of damage to that Grimer.
Oh, my God.
And then Pika Papow is going to be an 11 total.
Why is this
Well,
Pikachu
actually,
so
it was less than 16 because he should have added all the
This is
stuff.
why I don't trust Dakota.
It should have been less than 16, but it's going to be enough here to do it. That's another 19 points. So all in all, that's enough that it knocks out one of the Grimer.
Well, okay, Dakota. That was nice.
What the heck was that?
I mean, maybe not everybody rolls 2 1s constantly, but
I don't trust you even more now, Dakota.
Because I'm competent?
No.
No.
Okay. It's like that.
Look,
right.
we're all doing stuff here, guys. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you see my
Yeah.
really sturdy footing there.
Uh-huh.
right, that's Dakota's turn as Maisie the Pikachu knocks out a Grimer. It is then the Muck's turn, who hurts itself in its confusion.
Beautiful in every way. No.
Rolled a 3. All right, yes, Muck will hurt himself in his confusion. So take.
Yes. It's just such a beautiful creature. If only it knew.
It will take 10 points of damage.
Oh my.
Oh, wow. Okay.
God. Yeah, let's confuse him some
That was more effective than myself.
But
So
but at the end of its turn, it heals back 5, so it ends up taking 5 damage for the turn.
you win some, you lose some.
The Grimer then, let's see, the one keeps trying to just pound on Shuckle there. That is going to be a full success, but again, Shuckle's defense is 10, so nope, it doesn't have that high of attack. It's still just 1 point of damage to Shuckle.
Wow.
And then the one tries to pound Wayne. I don't know who Wayne is, but Dwayne. That's going to be a full success against Dwayne. Again, 1 point of damage because his defense is so high. This other one is going to start coming after Zilla. That is a mixed success. What is Zilla's defense? Oh, Grimer. These little guys. Minus her defense? Okay, all right. It's still 2 points of damage, so there you go. And then the last Grimer is not there because it got knocked out because Maisie knocked it out. There you go. All right, but then we go back to the top 4, round 3.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not holding back anymore.
All right.
I have tied my shoelaces.
All right, for real this time. Let's just.
And they, to be honest, guys, they weren't tied when we first came down here. And I already talked about my Velcro shoes.
Your
I don't
shoes-
know why I changed it to the shoelaces.
I don't know why you went
I'm
from the Velcro to the
starstruck.
laces when you got into a slippery spot.
Yeah, I'm starstruck, man.
Starstruck by Muck. All right, Zilla, use Bulldoze. That is going to be a 12 total.
Wow, congratulations.
Okay, so that is going to be 12 minus the Muck's defense, so 7 doubled to 14 points of damage. And then it is going to be, since that other Grimer is right next to it, Bulldoze can hit whatever opponents are like directly next to you. And so since the Grimer is also right there up on Zilla, the Grimer is going to take 9 double to 18 points. So there you go.
Okay.
That will then be the end of Luca's turn as Zilla does that Bulldoze, and then it's back to Bugcatcher Oliver.
Okay, now that we're done watching that Larvitar.
You got this.
It's even got like a cocoon middle stage. Is this not enough for you?
Yeah, so. All right, let's do Rock Slide on the Muck.
All right, Rock Slide on the Muck. Go ahead and roll to hit.
6, 7, 8.
Great. 8 minus 1, 7. Still a mixed success from the poisoned Shuckle. Oh, that also reminds me, at the end of Dakota's turn, Maisie took 9 points of poison damage. But that 7 will hit with your attack there. So that is going to be 3d6 plus 9.
Hot dang, that was great.
Woo.
That was great. That was what we needed.
10, 16 plus 9 is 25.
All right, 25 minus the Muck's defense. So that's going to be 20 points of damage to the Muck.
That's my turn.
All right, that'll be Oliver's turn. Then Pearl, we're back to you.
Hello. Okay. My friend told me not to go straight to you, big blob of jelly. So I guess bulldoze on one of these tiny guys.
I mean, Dwayne is directly next to the Muck, and this Grimer has just, like, stepped to him. So Bulldoze will hit both the Muck and the Grimer if it hits.
Well, let's do a 2-for-1 combo. All right, here we go. Bulldoze.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Here we go. Back in it.
my
It's a crit. It's a crit.
A critical
It's
hit.
2 6s. That is what we needed.
Feast or famine over here for Pearl today.
Seriously.
It feels like, you know what? It only feels right with it being the Muck.
She looks into the Muck's red eyes and she goes, "You know me. I know you know me."
Try not to kill the Muck.
So go ahead and roll your 4d6 damage for the Muck.
Okay.
And the Grimer, too.
That's a lot of damage on this Muck.
Gerold?
Oh my goodness.
It's 2 6s. 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 18.
Plus 8.
Oh my.
No, Gerold!
So, all right. So
Doubles.
18 plus 8 is going to be, all right.
26.
26 minus its defense, so 21 double to 42 points.
We're fine.
42 points of damage
What's
to
the muck look like?
Just
Can I
like,
do-
how's it looking?
Yeah.
Can I do a discern traits?
You may.
Okay.
It's just sloshing around in
He's
the filth.
angry. He's angry.
Well, clearly he's still moving around, so he looks like he's doing fine.
5.
A 5. The muck does something unexpected.
It's beautiful.
The muck uses flamethrower.
What?
Because that's unexpected.
No.
Okay.
It'll.
Oh no.
Okay. My
It's
eyebrows. My eyebrows.
As the onyx just like slams into the muck, it just like takes the hit, but you see that there's like this sort of, gas. You know how sometimes you see gas in the air, just like the waves?
I was thinking about that because her eyebrows would burn off because she fell into the sludge gas.
But
junk.
it's like that waves, and then like onyx just like glances against the wall enough that there's just a little spark, and whoosh, the flamethrower. But you just really lucked out because that flamethrower misses Dwayne with a 4.
Wow. Okay.
I gotta get my Pokemon out of here. That's a flamethrower.
Be brave.
I can't be brave. I'm gonna weak to this.
Oh, that's why you were. Yeah, I did see fear strike deep into your heart when you said that.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
fire. That book just breathed fire.
What an amazing creature you
What a
are.
terrifying creature you are.
Come live with me forever.
Stay away from me forever.
Oh my gosh. I will give you, even with the failure though, like Muck's taking a good amount of damage, whatever
Okay.
that means to you.
Cool.
At the end of both of y'all's turns, BT Dubs, Shuckle, and Onyx both take that 9 points of damage.
Yeah, we've already done
Or I'm sorry, I do apologize. Onyx takes less than that. Onyx takes 8,
Okay.
but still. But that is y'all's turn. Meanwhile, Maisie the Pikachu goes to see if she can finish off that one Grimer with Zippy Zap. With a natural 11, sure, yeah.
I did. I'd say it's dead.
And then base 19 points of damage after it already taken 18. So yeah, that was also Dwayne just outright knocked out that other Grimer, by the way.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
See, I am
Sure.
staying focused. I'm on task somewhat.
She's then open and has an eye on the Grimer that is directly next to Chuck for her Pika-Papow.
Oh my
Probably gonna
god.
die, isn't it?
It's a mixed success. That's going to be 13 points of damage. As it had taken 17 already, 13 is exactly enough to knock it out. So all of those Grimers have been knocked out.
Let's murder.
Wow. Wait, no.
I mean, I'll
Let's
catch.
make a happy home for it.
Happy.
I was so on board with you. It was just the energy. I was like, yeah.
It's continuing to slosh and slam about the place. Let's
That's
see.
a lot of sloshing and slamming.
Now imagine
Indeed.
a small city built by Legos underneath it. Pretty fun.
Okay, that does sound
Yeah,
really
pretty fun. Pretty
But imagine you're a
fun.
bug type. That's even better.
Okay. Yeah, actually.
We really need a Skaroopy.
Roll 2d6 plus instinct.
12.
12.
I
12?
know a Scroopy.
You say that as you're like, we're in a sewer. There should be something like that around here. And you see, like, in a little offshoot tunnel, you swear that for a second you see little purple something skittering by.
Gerold.
Was that a Skaroopy?
I bet.
I love Skaroopy.
Wait, but that's not a bug type.
Yeah, he most definitely is a bug type.
Oh, that's cool.
He starts off bug type and then it's not later.
Oh, did I know the other one?
Drapion?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Oh, the muck's doing something. Let's see here. The muck is going to
Well
roll for its
done.
confusion. 2. It hurts itself in its confusion again.
Yeah!
It takes 10 more points of damage.
No,
All right.
my friend.
At the end of the round, the muck heals back 8, so it really only takes 2 points for the confusion.
All right. Huge, and it's
All right.
free. It's like 18 feet tall.
What it must be like to be inside it.
Just swimming around in the sludge.
That sounds dangerous. Really dangerous.
I'm going to roll 4 d6s here, and if any of them are a 4 or higher, something will happen.
Oh, okay. Why are you looking directly at Gerold?
Oh no.
2, 3, 5, and 6. 2 more Grimers plop out of
Right, wait.
But that will then take us back to the top of the round as Luca says, all right, Pearl, what are we doing with the muck here? What are we doing?
Catching it. I'm going to catch it this round, Luca. Mark my words.
Do you want him to do anything specific? Do you want him to, like, see where it's at? Do you want him to try to restrain it or anything like that? It's taking a lot of damage, so, like,
Sure.
he doesn't want to knock it out and make things
Yes.
harder for you.
Yeah, I think that's what sure.
Okay. You roll for Luca to discern traits then.
That's a 9 on the dice.
9 on the dice. Okay, he can ask one question from discern traits. Tries to discern how much health this thing is. It has been knocked down to 52 points.
Oh, okay. That was healthier than I thought.
He's like, all right, so, do you want me to just try to knock it down a little more then?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Zilla, use Bulldoze. That is going to be a 12 total. That is going to be...
It's not really strong, is it? It's
It's not, she's still a baby.
We're hitting quite nice and light, like we're playing just
a
game.
nice little, just a love, Zilla, just give it a little love tap. Just a little love
Yes,
tap.
It's a little bit more like a game of table tennis. It's
Bulldoze, more of
Yes.
All right,
Astros.
so that is...
I don't see a wrecking ball, nor do I have a hint of Miley Cyrus in the air. So,
Are we ready? Okay, so it's going to be base 11, so minus its defense. It'll be 6 doubled to 12 points of damage to the muck.
well, that was a jolly good show there, Luca.
Just a
Very
little love
nice.
tap.
I'm just going to give you a nice golf clap here. Well done.
thank
I
you.
imagine that
Thank
Pearl
you.
and Bugcatcher Oliver have put on like shades and a sun hat. and we're just-
Congratulations, cheating
Yes.
judge.
Celie,
But
another
I'm helping.
another iced tea, please.
Good job, cheating judge.
Oh my gosh. All right, so that is Luca's turn, though, which will take us to Bugcatcher Oliver. What you gonna do?
I really want that Skaroopy.
Do it.
Would you be okay
You
if
have
I
my
went to
full
find the
permission.
Skaroopy?
Yeah, you need to chase your dreams. The muck is my dream. Chase your dream.
Okay, I have a question.
Can I stick? You know how I was putting berries in Chuck for gastro acid?
Sure.
If I poured honey inside of him,
To try to lure the Skaroopy to
does
you.
that strengthen the power of gastro acid so we can like
Ooh.
calibrate it
That's a
specifically to
Genius
Skaroopy?
idea.
Ooh, okay, but you're trying specifically to use that to lure the Skaroopy to you rather than following the Skaroopy?
Yes.
Okay, so Chuck is gonna stay put, but you're gonna try to get the Skaroopy. Okay,
It's
I like it.
An essential oil diffuser.
Yes, Chuck is your own personal essential oils diffuser. I like it. Go ahead and you're technically using gastro acid, sure, but we're gonna roll 2d6 plus Chuck's vitality. You're pouring the honey in, so you're expending one of your honeys, but you're gonna use that to try to lure in the Skaroopy specifically.
Yes.
You
With
got this.
his secret blend of herbs and spices.
For the Skaroopy!
8.
8. Okay, a mixed success. So here's what I will say. It seems to be happening, but Skaroopy was skittering the other direction, so it might be a little while before it like comes over here, like a couple of turns. But you're pretty certain that's the smell that Skaroopy like.
That was the Skaroopy. Did you see it?
Yes.
Great job, Chuck. I'm sorry you're about to take this poison damage.
It smells great in here.
And he does, in fact, take the poison damage. He takes 9 points.
Oh, that's gross.
All right. He's like, sugar. But that takes us then to Pearl. What you got?
This is it. I am going to
Poison
catch
him.
the muck
Oh, okay.
using a timer ball.
Okay, a timer ball. So this is...
So it would be +2.
Because this is round 4 now.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's +2 from the timer ball. Yes. All right, so go ahead and roll your 2d6, and we will do the pluses and minuses from there.
I don't want to roll. I'm going to use my lucky feet.
I mean, do you want to roll just in case? Because you can always...
Sure, I'd love to roll and then weigh my options.
Sure,
after
sure,
I
yeah.
roll. I would like to use my lucky feet
Okay.
and gain an automatic success, good sir.
Okay, so
for a
for-
Pokemon I have yearned for 90 episodes.
This is a lot for one muck.
It is.
Okay, so it's going to be a baseline 10 from your lucky, because it's not automatic full success, but it gives you an automatic the threshold of 10 of full success. So
Okay.
it's 10 minus 2, as it is a B3, so it's a -1 for each tier that it is above 1. So that is 8. It is also an alpha Pokemon, so that is 7. So it's a 7 right now, but it is below 50% health, so that's a +1.
Okay.
It is suffering from a status effect.
Yes.
That is a +1.
That's what I need to hear those things.
And you have used your timer ball in round 4, which means that it's an extra +2, which comes out to an 11. You throw the timer ball at this big ol' muck. It gets sucked up into the ball, which boom, plops into the sludge, and you see that the ball at this point is actually just completely covered in sludge. But as it floats there, you see the blinking red light.
Pearl is biting her lip. There are sweat beads coming down her forehead furiously.
There are sweat
Just a
beads. As it's floating there, the red light blinks once, blinks twice,
Come on!
blinks a third time, and clicks as you have captured the muck.
You caught the muck.
Woo! Freeze frame into victory right there for me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Muck acquired.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Woohoo!
Yeah, of course.
Now let's go find your Skorupi.
Well, first let's get rid of these grimers.
Don't worry
Can you
about
tell the muck to get rid of the grimers?
Now shoot, my friends, shoot. Muck has found its home. Muck has found its long-lost home.
Oh my gosh. Onyx takes 8 points of poison damage, but the Grimers are going to tough it out plus personality to see if they wish to stay or leave now that Big Papa is not here.
Big Papa.
Oh, no.
Both of them are feeling particularly violent, it seems, with their knives.
No.
Okay, so that will then take us down to Dakota's turn. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Wait. Can I? Oh, I guess I don't have an extra action. That was super useful.
Like a move or anything? No,
Yeah,
Dwayne does not
Never
have
mind.
any extra
Sorry,
action moves.
got excited there.
That's okay. This Pikachu's gonna ravage one of these.
Yeah, truly, honestly. I would love to see it do its thing, honestly.
All right, so Maisie, the Pikachu here, is going to, first of all, use a Zippy Zap. That is going to be a mixed success with a 7 + 2, 9. So that is going to be 9 points of damage to the Grimer. And then Dakota actually says, you know what? Maisie, use all the gross water to your advantage. Use a Splishy Splash.
Dakota, do you have any one normal sounding move in your entire...
No.
Wow.
No.
Well, you're really nailing the delivery.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Pikachu.
But that is going to be, let's see here, 20 minus its special defense there, so, which is the same, so 17 points, as that Grimer looks as though it is already regretting its choices to stay.
Yeah, major props, all right.
But the muck is no longer in play. Maisie takes the 9 points of poison damage. The Grimer gets a full success to hit Maisie and is going to, this time, deal 4 points of damage. How about that? And then the other Grimer is over here next to Larvitar. That is a full success and deals 4 points of damage to Zilla. At the end of that round, you see heading your way, coming through the tunnel, Oliver, you see that the Skorupi is approaching.
They should call this Tunnel of Dreams.
That is going to take us back up to the top, though. And Lucas says, you need a hand, Oliver?
You're gonna help me?
Of course I'll help you.
Yeah, cheating judge. Let's do it.
It's Luca, by the way. I'm pretty sure I introduced myself earlier.
Sure thing, cheating judge.
Hey, Lucas, since he gets to call you a nickname, can I call you a nickname?
Not that one.
Pizza Man.
Pizza man.
Pizza Man, hey.
I'll
CJ
take-
Pizza Man.
I'll take Pizza Man over Cheating Judge. Zilla, use Bulldoze.
But you're CJ for cheating Judge Pizza Man.
That's a full success with a 13.
What did you mean by CJ?
Cheating Judge.
Oh, okay, great. I wanted to make sure. Okay, great.
All right, so that's, let's see, base 11 plus 7. All right, so that is 18 minus, what? I didn't have a Skorupi made. Let's find out.
All right. Keep it fresh here on the podcast.
Yeah.
You just
Keeping
mentioned a
it
Skorupi in passing. I was like, roll and see what it is and see if there's anything there.
Dreams, where you get poisoned and you almost die. It's the Tunnel of Dreams.
All right, so that's
With my
18.
friends by my side, gotta catch them all in this slimy tunnel and take a couple detours and we're in a bubble.
Okay, so it's a base 18 points of damage. Oh, it's not weak to ground. Great.
Great.
So it's just going to be 15 points of damage to the Skorupi then.
Wow. That was way more than I thought was happening.
A lot.
Yeah.
That should help.
Everyone's dreams are coming true.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, that is Luca's turn then, which will take us to Bugcatcher Oliver. And I'll tell you what, looked like the bulldoze looked like it did a decent little amount.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna go ahead and try to catch it then.
All right, what kind of ball would you like to use?
You know what? I got about 10 of these things. I'm gonna throw a netball at it.
All right,
Nice,
netball. Go ahead
nice.
and roll to catch Pokemon. So 2d6, and then I'll tell you the pluses and minuses.
8.
Ooh, okay, solid.
And 8. So with 15 points of damage, that puts it directly at 50% health. So that is a +1 there. It is not at full health. It's a B1, so it doesn't have any minus there. So that's base 8 +1 9, and then plus is it +2 from the netball, I believe?
+10 is what mine literally does say, though. It says +10 to capture a bug type.
Well, that's not correct.
Yeah.
It is in fact a
Yes.
+2 with the netball. But so that is 9, 11 total. With a sweet curveball. Full Pokemon Go style. The nice curveball. The netball sucks the Skorupi. Who gets sucked up into the ball as it falls to the ground.
I hit him.
It shakes once,
I imagine we were like
twice,
full on, like clutching our hands and like just like.
a third time, and it clicks. As you capture the Skorupi.
In the tunnel of dreams, we got Skorupi, and now we got the Muk. And whoa, it smells bad.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Clarity in that song was given to me.
I think my allergies are going away.
Oliver, you did it.
Oh, I can smell again.
But you got a Skorupi.
That's so gross. Is that what you guys have been smelling this whole time?
Yeah, no, this whole time. Can we leave? Can we leave since you got the muck now? Because
I
it
don't
is
know,
rancid down here.
Are
Yeah.
the Grimers gonna let us leave?
We can just run.
Oh, well, that's a good point.
Sealy, pull out the inflatable canoe.
Why do you have an inflatable canoe?
Why not? Is
go
the
ahead.
question.
That is a good question.
Go ahead and just make an escape roll.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus agility. If you would like to help with this, to lend a hand, you can.
Let's see how he rolls.
Great. If you can roll to lend a hand. So roll 2d6 plus agility. If you get a mixed success, you'll give her a +1.
9. Oh, 1.
Okay,
10.
so a 10, a full success. So whatever you just rolled, Sarah, add a +2 to it from his lending a hand.
Gladly. My 5 turns into a 7.
Hey, all right. So from a
Oh, wait, plus my agility too?
yeah.
Then 8.
Okay, an 8. So for escape, this is a low stakes escape, not a high stakes escape. So on a 7 and 9, you escape, but your opponent gets one last hit in before you go. So the Grimers just both like just sort of
imagine Dwayne
pelt
is-
y'all with some sludge on your way away.
Dwayne is just so big too. He can take it.
Yeah, and they both just hit Dwayne. It's like. But you all do paddle away on the inflatable canoe to find your way back out of the sewer.
Wow, this canoe actually really works.
Oh, yeah, we also have an inflatable couch. It's really nice for outdoor movies.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, I'd like you to meet. And I hold my Muck Pokeball. Guys, this is Petrie. His last name is Dish. You can call him Mr. Dish on special occasions. But Petrie for his friends, and you guys are all of his friends.
Hi.
Thank you so much. And she hugs everybody.
I don't really like. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Petrie loves hugs.
The muck does. You see that as it has been captured in the Pokeball, the eyes do not seem to be glowing red so much anymore. But as it gives you all just big hugs, go ahead and y'all roll to tough it out plus vitality.
13.
13. Perfect.
Pearl has always been made to own a muck.
Perfect. Oh, wow. Luca got an 11 and Dakota got an 8. And you got, what was it?
7.
A 7? All right. So I couldn't remember if your vitality was -1 or not. So I was like,
that's my
"Ooh, what's your-"
personality.
Oh, your personality. That's right. Okay. So you are not poisoned. You start to feel a little woozy again. Both you and Dakota are like, oh, wow, that's a lot.
Oh, he got some Petrie in my Beedrill sting!
Oh, sorry. How about touch a berry?
Luca, at this point, has just resigned himself to what this is. He's also experienced this muck before, so he's like, yeah, there's going to be more of this, huh? And Pearl, it feels like home.
Yep. This is amazing.
Oh my gosh. But as you all are there in the big embrace of Petri Dish the Muck, that is where we will end this episode.
Yay! Woo! Why was that so much fun?
That was a lot of fun.
I think it's so cool that you got a Skorupi.
I got a Skorupi.
That was so cool.
I will not let him evolve either.
To Postcards from Poor and Quest Company Jr.
Postcards from Pearl is a fan-made podcast and is not affiliated with Nintendo, Game Freak, or the Pokemon Company.